Hey, what is up everybody? In this video, I will be teaching you guys how to play outfield in baseball by giving you guys tips to be amazing outfielders. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take a little bit more than just these tips to be like the GOAT of the outfield, right? Like you're not just gonna have a cannon arm just from this video, but all the pros like Mookie, Jackie Bradley Jr., Andrew Benintendi, they all do these things to perfection. They have mastered these things throughout all their years playing baseball. So if they got them down, you should probably get them down too, right? By the way, no, I am not a Red Sox fan. Red Sox suck. It's just they have a great outfield. Like JBJ and Mookie both won Gold Gloves last year, and Andrew Benintendi was like second or something. So, but anyway, let's get into how to play outfield in baseball right now. Welcome to my channel, guys, Upswing Baseball. Thanks for stopping by. Here at Upswing Baseball, we give you guys tips and drills to improve your baseball skills. If you're new, subscribe and hit that little bell right next to it. And if you are not, thanks for staying loyal to my channel and keep watching these videos and improving your baseball skills. So the first tip in this video is depth and positioning. Before you do anything else, you have to pick where you're gonna play in the outfield. You gotta figure it out. Far up, back, you know. Baseball's a game of inches, so it really matters. Every single little step over here, little step over here, where you're gonna play really matters. And of course, where you play changes from inning to inning, game to game, like pitch to pitch even, right? You have to make adjustments. Like if he fouls it off to your left, you're gonna take couple steps over there, right, to adjust, because you know he's probably going to hit it over there. It's more likely. But it's kind of tough in Little League. Like you're not really going to know the other team. Like 99% of the time, you're not going to know, oh, I remember this guy from the other time I played him, because you haven't played him before, right? You just don't really remember. You don't have all those stats. So you just got to kind of do it generally. Like if this is the 3-hitter, he's probably got a little bit more power, so we're gonna take a couple steps back, right? Or if he's the 9-hitter, we're gonna come on up because he can't hit probably. That's why he's all the way back in the lineup. Just a general rule for all you little leaguers: big and tall, scoot back; short and skinny, scoot up, all right? That should work great for the most part. Unless it's a little mini Altuve and he's just tiny and hits bombs, like it just defies all the laws of physics and stuff. It's just crazy. Then you're kind of screwed, and then you know, hey, that little guy can hit bombs, so next time he comes up, you're gonna scoot on back. But I get it, like you're already thinking about so much during the game. It's hard to keep tabs on every single player in their lineup. So you just gotta kind of try your best and control what you can control, right? But seriously, can we get a thumbs up on this video for Altuve? That man is a beast. He's like 5'6", and he's hitting dingers. He's got a dinger like 443 feet. Like, how does he do that? I don't know. I'm a whole 4 inches taller than him, and I'm still waiting for my next dinger. Like, come on. It'll happen someday. I hope. So, we're done talking about that. Next up, the next tip for how to play outfield in baseball is getting to balls quickly. There are 3 parts to this, all right? 1, drifting to balls behind you. 2, being lazy on balls in front of you. And 3, not taking a straight line to balls. Those are the 3 things that you should definitely not do. And if you don't do them, you'll get to balls quickly, all right? So the first thing I said, drifting back to balls, that can be potentially dangerous for a few reasons. The first is when you're drifting back, you're like kind of chilling in it, because you think it's like right here, like just a couple steps, and it ends up being way farther. There's like wind blowing, or you misjudged it, and it's way farther, and it's over your head. You're like, oh shoot, I gotta run now. And then you don't get it, and your coach is mad at you, and nobody likes your coach being mad at you, right? And also, it might not get over your head, but you might not get around the ball to get behind it so you can make a strong throw. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But how to not do that, you just gotta sprint to the spot where you think the ball's gonna be, and so you give yourself plenty of time to settle under it, get behind it, like I said, and so you can make a strong throw into the infield or to the cutoff man. The second thing I said was being lazy on balls in front. This is probably the dumbest thing an outfielder can do. Always run up to the ball fast, sprint up to it, get it, and make a good throw into the infielder. Do not be lazy, all right? 'Cause just in case the runner is super aggressive, you all know those guys. Like, you probably have one on your team. I've had one on every single team I've been on. That guy that's just super aggressive and crazy on the bases, gives you a heart attack every time he gets on base. And they're just out to make you look stupid out there in the outfield. So just don't give them that chance. Charge up on the ball and make a bullet throw into your cutoff. And also on the balls to the side, like you kind of take a lazy angle to it, and then you do one of these things, like you're coming, and then you just do one of these, and you just kind of follow it around, and you take a horrible angle. It takes way longer than it was supposed to. So that's not taking a straight line to the ball, right? You're taking a big, I don't know what that shape is. It's not really a shape. You're just doing a big, long thing, and that double that he was supposed to have turns into a triple, or that single turns into a double, you know? Because that guy might be on the bases right there. He might turn that double into a home run, you know, because he's so fast. You don't know. So just take a good angle to the ball. Probably just overestimate in general so you can get around it, like I said. And so it never gets past you and you keep everything in front. That should be one of the biggest keys as an outfielder out there. If you get the balls quickly, keep them in front. Coach will not give you extra conditioning, right? Because no one likes conditioning. And so it's just a good idea in general to get to balls quickly, get in front of everything, and just play well out there to make sure coach doesn't give you conditioning. He might anyway, but you don't want to give him any reason to because you don't like conditioning. Nobody does. So as promised earlier, you know I wouldn't let you down. We're going to talk about getting behind the ball. Most of us don't have an MLB level cannon. That's just not something we all have, unfortunately. I wish I had one of those. That would be nice because it would get me to the MLB. But for us normal people, it's really important to get behind the ball so you can get that momentum going towards the cutoff man, the infield, home plate, whatever, so you can make the best throw you can on a line. This is for fly balls behind you, in front of you, grounders to the sides. Every ball that you get in the outfield, you have to get behind it and get your momentum going back towards the infield. I mean, it's kind of in the name, getting behind the ball. You guys kind of know, but when it's coming, you just got to overestimate, get a couple steps behind it so you see it coming right before it comes down. You come up a couple steps and then make that quick transfer, that quick crow hop and bullet throw. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It takes a little practice to get the hang of in judging balls and getting a little behind them so you can time them right, and that quick transfer and crow hop and all that. But yeah, you guys are good. You'll get the hang of it. So we're gonna move on to the next tip, and that is having two hands on every single catch. This is one of those things that your T-ball coach told you, right? Everybody knows this, to use two hands, but we sometimes get lazy and we stop doing it. But you should really do it because it really helps. But some of those T-ball coaches, they think two hands means helping you squeeze the glove because your hands are so weak when you're that little, right? And your glove's not broken in. You should really keep that other hand up there so you can make that quick transfer when you catch the ball and make that throw. But that's really all there is to say about that. It's really simple. So just make that little adjustment and it'll make a big difference. All right, the next tip is staying focused out there. This is a big one, especially at the younger levels in Little League and stuff, where absolutely nothing happens for the most part in the outfield. I get it, the outfield is a very boring and lonely place when the other team can't hit and your pitcher's just completely dominating. Like you're all alone, the center, like your other outfielders are like a mile away, the infielders are a mile away, you're just chilling, you're like messing with the grass, you're just chilling, you're almost falling asleep out there, you know, you just want to sit down and take a nap. But the thing is, you never know when the next ball could come. It could be the next pitch. It could be not for the rest of the game, not for the rest of the season. Probably not for the rest of the season. Like you'll get a ball eventually, but you know what I'm saying? But whenever you get that next ball, you have to assume, you have to be prepared and expect the next ball to be coming right at you. And another part of staying focused is paying attention to what the other hitters are doing, like keeping tabs on them, like I said earlier, so you know next time they come up so you can make adjustments in your depth and positioning. But hey, I promise things will get better for you outfielders if you're younger. Eventually something will come to you. You'll face a good team that completely lights up your pitcher and you'll get some reps in. But if that doesn't happen, you'll get older. Your opponents will get bigger, stronger, and they'll start muscling balls out there to you. So just be patient. So to wrap it up, the 5 tips we had were positioning, getting the balls quickly, getting behind the ball, having two hands on the catch, and staying focused. If you start doing those 5 things and master those 5 things, that will give you a great solid base on which you will build the rest of your outfielding skills on your way to becoming a beastly outfielder. And I will definitely be making more outfielding videos in the future to help you become that player. But for now, that is almost it. Before you go, check down in the description for some links to some sick baseball gear that will help you improve your outfielding skills and even just baseball skills in general. And there's also a link to check out the Upswing Baseball blog. And last but definitely not least, links to find Upswing Baseball on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. So go ahead, add, follow me, subscribe, follow, whatever the heck you do on all those. But remember to hit that thumbs up button if this video helped you. And if you didn't like this video, you can hit that thumbs down, I guess, if you really have to. But if you will do that, just tell me down in the comments what I can do better, and I will definitely start doing that in my future videos. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. If you're not subscribed already, I'm gonna throw this ball up in the air. I'm gonna close my eyes, I'm gonna try to catch it. If I catch it, you have to subscribe, and if I don't, you have to subscribe anyway. All right, ready? All right, I dropped it. I kind of had it, we'll say it's on the transfer, so you have to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.